So I'm going to give you a partial movie list. As I think of more, I'll put them in the comments. I want you to watch Walking Tall, the movie with The Rock. I think there's an older 1975 one or something. Walking Tall with The Rock. Enemy of the State. The Patriot. Okay? So you can start to understand what's going on. Now, if some of you are going to say, these are just movies. Well, they're all based on reality to a certain extent. And, as a matter of fact, Walking Tall is inspired by a true story. Speaking of which,
war hero Chris Vaughn has returned home.
Ma! Chris is here!
Did you get tired of being all that you could be?
No, I'm still all I can be.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
But the town he thought he knew
This ain't exactly home anymore.
has lost its innocence.
Welcome to my world.
It's crystal meth.
Where'd you get the drugs?
From the guys at the casino.
I'm not gonna let this stand.
I'm the sheriff here. I'll tell you what'll stand.
Now, one man won't back down.
Guess that changes our relationship a bit, huh?
Whoever did this left him for dead.
Sheriff's up for re-election. Maybe we could take his job.
What's the problem, Sheriff?
Get your taillights fixed.
What's wrong with my taillights?
They're broken. You're gonna get hurt. Stand up.
Do it.
Sheriff, are you home? Fight back. Walk tall. The Rock. This is my town. Walking Tall.
okay, so some songs I recommend is Bob Marley, Top Rankin', Bob Marley, Ambush in the Night, Bob Marley, Babylon System. Some songs that Alex Jones brought to my attention. Thank God for the Renegades. Just type that in. I don't know who sings it. Johnny Cash, I believe. I Won't Back Down. Okay, just some songs to recommend to help you, kind of see the appropriate attitude to take and kind of where I'm coming from. With that being said, we all know that there's a bunch of Illuminati dogs who stop at nothing. If one were to say death to the New World Order, me personally, it would be sort of a double entendre. It would have two meanings. One, I would mean, death to the idea of a New World Order. Yes, absolutely. But what, me personally, would mean by it, perhaps, maybe not perhaps, I'll leave that up to the viewers to figure out, is death to every fucking lowly dog pushing the New World Order, especially the scum in charge, the lowly filth on top. Just today, I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to edit this video and put this in the video or not, but just today, I received some lowly spam, and yesterday, or either last night or this morning, I think it was this morning actually, this person said, let me pull this up for you. Let me quote this guy. Maybe I'm gonna put this on the screen, maybe not. Okay. Oops, I was saved over it on accident. Okay, luckily it's on my desktop. Go to this real fast for you. Alright. It says, pussy ass nigga might be able to fight, but I assume he meant to say this, nigga bitch ass can't hack a computer. What you gonna do when we take your bank, nigga? Ha ha ha. You gonna punch your screen? Okay, and this is on the video. It has almost 1,000 views. It's basically something along the lines of explain to a troll. Warrior explains to troll what it means to be a warrior, something like that. It's about 1,000 views. I think I made it about a week ago. I can't really see it that well because I think I'm going to blow it up, take a picture of it, and put it in this in this video. I haven't made it in my mind yet. Okay, so I received these lowly fucking stupid things. They're definitely running a psyop on me. And when you think about what he specifically said, that is what gangstalking is. Victims of gangstalking targeted individuals have reported that their accounts have been hacked and, they've taken their money and then they have to go through the process of reporting it to the bank and all that whole ass shit. And, you know, it's hard on a person. So he's basically a gang stalker threatening me with the typical actions of gang stalking. You know. And it's sad. You know, it's sad. I think those of you who watch my videos, you know that I'm a man of honor. I'm a man of principle. I have righteous indignation. And there's no question about that. You know. So should we acquiesce? Should we bow? Should we submit and accept evil? You know, that is out of the question, in my opinion. It's out of the question. You know. I wanted to go over that quote from the Bible. I don't have time, but Jesus basically said, I believe it's from Matthew and Luke, he talks about, you know, the little ones. I'll put it in the comments. You know, he says, whoever causes these little ones to stumble may as well have a milestone around their neck and be thrown into the sea. They're better off having a milestone around their neck and thrown in the sea to drown, or drown in the sea. You know, and of course the spiritual bottom feeders are leading children astray, and they're causing them to stumble, especially spiritually, especially morally, and sometimes literally, with their harmful, toxic drugs, because psychiatrists are targeting kids. As many of you know, 1 in 3 foster children are on psychiatric drugs. You know, are foster children inherently, you know, defective? You know? Of course not. It's absurd. It's totally absurd. That's like saying, you know, the refugee women, you know, it has nothing to do with them being refugees. They're just dumb bitches who are prone to getting raped. It's nothing to do with them being refugees who are poor and we caused all these wars. You know, it's funny how the white man and the Jews will cause wars, you know, and then they'll push these movements and say, oh, treat these refugees bad. We don't want them here. You know, go home. You know, they'll beat them up at the border. There's just one video with this reporter kicking this refugee. You know, this female reporter kicking a refugee as they, you know, try to run by it, you know. And so they created this war, no matter how you look at it, whether you acknowledge that they've created ISIS or whether you admit that U.S. actions partially, you know, contributed to the rise of ISIS. They created these wars. There's refugees as a result. And these wars were, you know, these countries are 1,000 times worse. You know, well, I'm going to have to end it there. Fucking damn nose itching like a motherfucker. You know. Yeah, you know, they're fucking drugging me. And part of what happens is, you know, today I noticed it made my nose itch. Usually I wake up with a clogged nose. I didn't used to wake up with a clogged nose before they started gassing. Sore throat problem. You know, and they're lowly dogs. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to put that picture over this part right here, whether it's clear or not. Yeah. No, you people need to truly understand the kind of filth that I'm talking about aren't just going to magically get up and walk away. They are lowly dogs. They are cowards. You know? At first they took the angle of, oh, you know, this guy can't. And then they realized, you know what? We can't keep on looking like bitches. They finally, after all this time, they finally realized, you know what? No one's going to buy that this guy can't fight. It's obvious that he can. It's obvious that we can't beat him. So let's take another angle. You see how that works? You see how I'm right, and some of them were stupid, and some of them were playing stupid. They knew the whole time that I'm the top martial artist in America. Some of them were stupid. Some of them were playing stupid. And now they've switched their angle. You see how that works? These are the kind of lowly trash bags, douchebags, cum rags, used toilet paper. These are the kind of lowly scum, the sniveling excrement that I'm talking about. Immature, facetious, insidious, conniving, devious, divisive, cackling, smirking devils, ultra demonic, ultra vile fucking miscreants, degenerates. I would call them rogues, but that's giving them too much credit. Just complete evil, pure evil. Pike in 1871 in his letters talked about the pure Luciferian doctrine. These people are going for pure evil. And now it's almost Halloween, you know? Halloween's the day where they can be themselves and pretend like they're acting. You can quote me on that. Halloween is the day where these secret society dogs can go in public and be themselves without, you know, and pretend like they're acting. Without fucking, you know, if anyone asks, you know, it's Halloween. But they're acting, you know, that's who they are. They're a bunch of lowly dogs who like to play dress up. You know, a bunch of fairies like to play dress up in secret. And now they can play dress up and act like weird queers in public. You know? That's who they are. You know? I mean, how am I supposed to feel about these people? You know, how would you feel about these people, you know? Me personally, I got something for these bitches. You know? How would I treat them? The fucker. And I'd be done with them. They're lowly dogs. See, well, you act violent and you say all these claims. Yeah, I act violent because they're killing everybody. They're complete scum. They've declared war on me. So yes, I'm guilty of being angry. I'm guilty of acting violent. I'm guilty of telling the truth and having overkilled that I'm right about it and have a bunch of lowly dogs playing stupid. Shrinks. And they're going to say dumb shit. Mark my words, they will say dumb shit. Like, you know, you're not the only one who doesn't want to admit that they have a mental disorder. If we all agreed the psychiatry was a joke, they would say the whole world doesn't want to admit that they have a mental disorder. And after a while they say, you know what, we can't make the argument, and they switch it up. Just like they did with my fighting skills. Completely disingenuous. They say they value intellect over superstition. No. They value intellectual dishonesty over truth. Especially spiritual truth.